Hi guys. I know it's been a while. We've been going through stuff and being sick. We just did get over. First we had strep, then it went straight into COVID. I'm still still having some sinus stuff going on. I'm gonna try to show you here quickly if my tablet don't run out right today. I'm using my tablet, but I got my socks finished. Finally. I don't have sock blockers to make them. I was going to take a picture of them on my feet so you could see them. And I forgot. I forgot to take a picture of them on my feet. But they fit pretty good. They're maybe just slightly loose. That's the boy over getting. Don't you get rowdy. That's the pair. So I already had them on for just a little bit right after I washed them, and I don't block them. I just wear them. Basically, I think that does my blocking for me. Shoot, I should show you this. Now, this shawl that I'm working on, that one, I wanted it to be shorter, and I was going to kind of sew up the back to make it look like that, a cowl. But I think I went too far. So it's kind of on timeout because I was trying to make up my mind what to do. I think I'm going to just go ahead and continue and try to make it into a shawlette. I'm going to check it and see. But, of course, mine aren't solid colors. There's a few solid colors in mine, but mine's got mixes in it, too. And let me go ahead and show you this. I started my Free Your Fade. And I hope you can see the colors all right. Let's see. I'm only hooked to one right now. For a while, you'll be with two. So I started with this one. I think you can actually still get this color from Hobby Lobby. But they're all Hobby Lobbies. And now I'm working on, oh, I got a hair. Now I'm working on this one right here. That was a Hobby Lobby too. They don't have anymore. But anyway, first, start with this. Then you start mixing in this. You do a mixed set. And now I'm doing the new color in solid. Then I will mix this with this. And then I'll do this last by itself. That will be the total edging. So yeah, 3 colors. This, then mixing, then into this. I always loved this color. It's mahogany something, I don't remember. But I got some of it. And I got quite a few of the greens. And of course, I love green. It's right up there with yellow being my favorite color. Green's right next to it. So I will end with just the solid green. And I thought, I'm probably going to love this because I love those colors. Absolutely love those colors. It's kind of a fall shawl. Now, I did barely start a fall shawl. It's going to be a night shift shawl. That is, I want it in fall colors. It's going to be my fall shawl. Now, I'm going to show you this one first. I had this going after I finished my first. Let me show you. My first mosaics that I got from Tina, following Tina. Shoot, get back up there. This one with the hearts, then this one have both finally been given away. So I went back to finish them I had started. I had found this coral color. I don't know how it's showing up to you. I found this coral color and got all excited. And I have most of these done, so I finished them up. I just got it together. And I'll go around it and do the double ruffle like I did on my others. And I had some other ones started. But I'll show you those in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and finish them too. I finished my knitted one. With mandala. mandala, whatever you call it. But it's very, very light because it was made with mandala, the mandala yarns. I think it might have been the last one I told you what that color was. I'm not sure where the bag is now where I had the, I just love that stitch. That's why I wanted to do this. I think it's called Feather and Fans. So I just grabbed mandala and started making it because I wanted to try the Feather and Fans. Now I haven't done a whole lot of work on this. I'm going to try to show you if I can. Because it's been hot. And our central heat and air went out. But I'm way up here in the horizon with the red. Just started a little bit of where the red goes into orange. Red and orange on the horizon up here. And the blue. And I'm well into the purple. I am on the last kid down here. And when I last worked on it the other day, I will turn the corner right here. I will not expand anymore. This is where I turn the corner, right there. And this is the last kid. I've started the last kid. Yeah, the first two are finished. The third one is almost finished. The third kid. I'm up in his hair up there. Well, it's hard to see because I always have my balls connected. And then the last kid, I've started him. And like I said, I am now to where I'm going to turn the corner. Once they get past the kids, it will be easier. It's been a little tough. I mean, we had our central heat and air went out on us. So I haven't worked on that a lot. But I've worked on it some. One of the reasons I wasn't working on it too was my second great-grandbaby was born. He's a boy. Oh my gosh, he's such a little chunk, and he's got the funniest laugh I've ever heard in my life. But anyway, she's doing his room in poo. Let me turn this over. So I did him a poo. It's pretty big. Let me see if I'm getting it all in there. Yeah, I did him a poo. Once I got poo done, I realized that center panel wasn't it was long and not wide. So I just did a couple more corner to corner panels, you know, this wide, and put them on each side out of the poo color. So, poo's done. Wanting to get him to my soon-to-be great daughter-in-law, or no, my granddaughter-in-law. But anyway, when I started back on the mosaics, I realized I had all these done. I've got blues, which that one hadn't been gone around, yellows, purples, and then some gray. But then I had this green that I had left from a long time ago. Some of you might recognize that yarn. Did you see a little bit of, it's almost kind of a sparkly yarn. It was a baby yarn I got at Walmart. It has this strip in it that's just kind of white and shiny. So that would be in there. And that is almost done. I just have to go over something and do one more yellow. One more yellow. There's the last of the greens. Anyway, I got to digging in the bag and found out I had started another one of her hearts one. So that one's the yellow. So I got yellow and purple and green. I only have 2 of the greens made. Gray. This will be, I guess both of them's going to be for a boar because they're both going to have blue in them. No pink, it's just blue. So once I get these done, I'll have to do some, I'll have to do a couple of baby girl Afghans, which I've still got baby Afghans ready. My son took all my Afghans over and he put them on his whatnot shop. But I think the reason he's like having no movement at all, he wanted to get them up, or he thought he'd sell them pretty fast because, you know, he loves Mama's crochet. And, but his is cards. It's pretty much mostly basketball cards. Also the teeth thing. Bottoms aren't in. I have trouble with them. The top are pretty, but I can't eat with them right now. The day that I went in, I told the lady when we was getting ready, he was getting ready to do the fitting and the molding to do my teeth. I said, by the way, and they were really busy that day. I said, by the way, I had four less permanent teeth than everybody else. Two on top and two on the bottom. So that meant I had 24 teeth. Well, apparently that didn't get to him, and he made 28. So I'm having a lot of trouble because it's going back too far. And if you look at them, you think, if you take one tooth off, that's awful small. But I just have a really small mouth. And there's something else I was going to show you, and I forgot. Anyway, I have a really small mouth, so I'm having trouble with them. And when my bottom one, what was left, got pulled, I have bones sticking out. I got one good one sticking out over here. So I haven't been able to eat. You know, most of the time I feel like I'm starving to death, and I'm 61 years old and I can't eat. I don't think I have a picture of all my corner to corners, but I said I would get them together, what pictures I do have, and show you my corner to corners that I've done. Now that isn't corner to corner. I've done 2 tractor Afghans. I don't know if you can see the green in that. Oh yeah, that one don't go. Anyway, it was just Patty Green from Red Heart. But that was supposed to be my one grandson, the one that just had his baby. His John Deere tractor. My other grandson had tractors of all different colors, and I put that in the fair years back, and it won Grand Champion or something like that. I forget what they call it. Now, that was my youngest grandson, not great-grandson, but grandson's. That was his baby Afghan I made. That is my graft. I put that together, and I've been planning on, if I can get my camera all figured out, start to do my tutorials, and I'd like to do a tutorial of this whole thing. Now, it'll be a bunch of pieces, because once it gets big, it'll be doing good to do 2 rows at a time. I might try to go longer if I can. Behind it is that giant king-size Mario Afghan I made his daddy. So, his daddy's got the king-size Mario Afghan, and that's the baby's Afghan when he was born. Anyway, I had made that for my newest daughter-in-law. I think she's my newest daughter-in-law. She's from China. She loves she's not from China. She's Chinese, but her family had escaped into Indonesia, and that's where she grew up. And there's a whole Chinese vibe to where a whole bunch of Chinese live, so they kind of got to keep some of their, I forget what you call it, but their Chineseness, the word is escaping me. But anyway, she loves that. She loves Hello Kitty too, which I do too. I've made 2 of these. You can barely see his spider webs in this. His spider webs was with that sparkly blue. I probably shouldn't have done that. I should have saved that sparkly blue. That came from my one daughter-in-law's mother. I'd done a second one for my youngest grandson's big brother, and his is white. And I liked the white webbing better. I thought that would look really cool, the sparkly webbing, which you can't hardly see in this picture. But yeah, I did another one. I've done that twice. This came from 2 Magic Pixels. They got lots of graphs. Trying to get the window out of that. But yeah, I liked the one with the white one better. So I've done that one twice. Of course, we have my giant Hello Kitty. That made my second to youngest granddaughter. And these are the Hello Kitties that I told you I made. I did make 2, and they were pink and peach. Earlier, I made those 2 first. They're bigger now. I don't even know if they have those dolls anymore. And this is probably, I think, I don't know if I can stretch it out sideways. I think that's the best corner to corner I've done. It took me days to do the graphs. Days. Because I did the center graph, and then I did these bottom graphs, and then a little graph for the crosses on the corners for my one daughter-in-law. But you can see the flowers. I did blue. That's the sparkly blue. Doves and flowers. That is probably the most in-depth and prettiest one that I've done. Come on, turn. No, I've got it wrong. Anyway, that was all those. And that's really all I've been working on. Like I said, I started doing the mosaics again. I had trouble at the time when I got these done, and if you've been with me for a while, you'll remember this wasn't white, and I thought it was, and I started going around some of these squares. Because I'd bought a new one from Walmart, the Burnett Softy Baby, I think it is, and these weren't white. It was ecru or something like that. So I stopped, and I kept waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, my son and my daughter-in-law, the one I made the panda for, they went and they found me one and gave it to me for Christmas a couple years ago. Like I said, I hadn't got back on them because I had two done, and I hadn't given them away or sold them or anything, which I don't usually look to sell my stuff. But, so yeah, I'm working back on those. It's really fun to do those. Most of you should know Tina. If you put in crochet mosaic squares, and I forget what she called the heart one. I forget. I've got a giant Afghan made. I'm going to be getting together soon. Of this in a turquoise color with gray, and then the gray. Then I fade the gray out on the border to a dark gray to a black. So it's pretty cool looking. But yeah, this is the one you can see. This was made with that ecru or whatever it's called. And then I had put white around it. So I've got to take the white off of these when I'm in my bedroom where my air conditioning is right now. Because our air conditioning, central heating area, went out. So, like I said, that's why I haven't been hardly working on Stranger Things. I did get Pooh done. But yeah, you can see the difference in here. I got to take this white off. It'll probably just be wasted. I can roll it up into little balls. Maybe if I can cut it right about where. But I sew my stuff in so good it can be difficult to get stuff off. And they're already sewn in. So, but the backs always look like that with the mosaic. I cannot say Tina's last name. She's got a middle name and a last name on her channel, and I can't say them. So, but anyway, a quick little days gone story for Alana. Somebody just recently found out and put up videos, and there's been a couple of them put up the videos. You can go from starting the game, getting that crappy bike from Copeland's camp, and you can go straight into, by walking him up some rocks and stuff, and being real careful because you can fall into oblivion if you get too close to the edge. You can get over into Lost Lake. Then you can go from Lost Lake, and you go and you get these two guns that you can't get till later in the game. One of them I'm not that crazy about. As soon as I get a better sniper rifle, I don't want that gun. But the one I like pretty good. But anyway, he also takes you all the way into the bottom of the map to get the best melee weapons. And the one I hadn't tried yet, and he showed the damage and the hit power of that one, and they're maxed out. And I was like, I'm going to go ahead and try that one. So when I went over, I started me a game. I went over and did that stuff, got those two guns, went all the way to the bottom of the map and got that melee weapon. And then I went up as close as I could. He didn't say this. I went up as close as I could. I filled up my tank, and I actually fast traveled back to Copeland's. And I was like, wow, I was shocked I was able to fast travel. But yeah, then I went immediately and got the SMP 9, which is one of the best guns. You can shoot long distance with that thing. It is so steady and smooth. I take out people at long distances with the SMP-9, but I do like to have a good sniper rifle. But once I get the SMP-9, I don't use those other guns, the stupid 22 and the MSW or WS. I forget what it is. I don't like that one. And then you get the SWAT after that, I think. And I'm not crazy about that one. I'm not crazy about any of those guns until you get the chopper. Now, if you kill 10 hordes, you kill 4, and they show you 4 easy hordes to do right off the bat to get your SMP-9. If you continue taking out some small hordes and you get up to 10, you get this special shotgun. I didn't think I'd like a shotgun because they don't shoot fast. Well, this one shoots fast and holds quite a bit of bullets. It holds over like 128 bullets or something, and it's fast. I was like, wow, I like this shotgun. So I try to get that shotgun now as fast as I can too, until I can get the chopper. But yeah, I just did that. Those videos went up the night I started. It was night before last night, I think. And those videos had been up 5 days prior. And I was like, wow, I'm going to go ahead and try this. And I thought, is it worth the time? I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and try it anyway. But yeah, I'm really excited with that melee weapon. 1 or 2 hits and a zombie's done. You know, if you got to fight 3 or 4 or 5, 1 or 2 hits and you take them right out. And you can do the same thing with bad guys. So, yeah, that was my Days Gone story. But I'm going to get off of here. It's over 21 minutes now. And hopefully things are going to start cooling off. And I'll be on as soon as I can. Like I said, the central heating air is out. So I have had trouble trying to work on the oh, shoot. I forgot what the name of it is. Where did I start that? I didn't even write the name at the top, did I? This is how I write down my rows. I have different signals. I do that because I'll pass right over it if I do something light where I can cut a yarn. That's done. That's done, you know. And that's how I write up them up. Stranger Things. So yeah, as soon as it cools off more, I'll probably get going faster on the Stranger Things. Like I said, I've got Pooh done. So I can give him to my great-grandson. Oh my gosh. We've got a lot of babies in this family. And I have never heard a baby laugh like he does. It is the funniest thing. I want to get it on tape. I haven't got to do that yet. But I will see y'all again as soon as I can. Sorry it's been taking so long. I am going to get some more socks done because we got winter coming and I've got wool in there. And I want some more wool socks, which I have a couple I have to repair. Let's see, that one goes there, that one goes there. Yeah. You want your little line going out kind of down over what would be your ring finger on your toe. Right there. So I was pretty excited to do the twisted cable. I had not done that yet. And there's probably 1 or 2 spots where I forgot to twist maybe 1 row too late. But you can't really tell. But anyway, it's good talking to y'all again. Sorry it took so long. I mean, like, yeah, I've lost 30 pounds right now because I can't eat. And I still can't eat. I was looking forward to a steak and a nice crunchy salad. And I ain't got to have that yet. So we'll see what happens with my bottom ones. He just fitted them again. And the only way to wear the bottoms are the ones you always have trouble with, I found out. They don't want to stay in place. These, you get some suction. But the bottom ones, they want to stay in place. Because, you can't get really good suction there. So if I can wear them, and like I said, I'm having trouble because there's too many, I'll have to glue them down. And I hate that stuff. But anyway, I'll see y'all again as soon as I can. I'm really glad I can finally get back on here and talk to y'all guys. And I have been getting a little bit of stuff done. Like I said, that one shawl's in timeout until I figure out what I'm going to do with it. I really wanted to make it into a kind of a cowl. I got to get it out and put it together and see if it will sew together for me at a nice size. But love talking to y'all again. And I will see you as soon as I can. And talk to you all later, guys. Bye.